Hi everybody, it is Matt and Dyan. Welcome back to Ok Aussie.
Hi.
Are you comfortable?
Yep.
Do you need a drink?
Nope.
Good.
I've got a drink behind me.
Excellent, just in case you need it. Now Max, little Max,
Why
that's
is this gonna be a
Ragdoll.
long...
I don't know.
Blind reaction.
Blind reaction. So I thought, let's do a
Jeez,
quiz.
Max.
Max, that's our cat. He's a
Kitten.
12-week-old.
Kitten.
He's still a cat. You failed the test
No,
already.
but Willow's the 8-year-old. Max is the baby. Go.
But he's still a cat. He may be a kitten, but he's from the subgroup cat. You need to know these things because I'm about to give you a quiz and you need to know all the answers.
He will become a cat when he stops being a kitten.
He's still... Oh my goodness me. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe.
Rules.
Hit that notification bell. There are rules because
Your
you're
rules
autistic.
Don't make sense. He
My
cannot
rules are
be
just
a
as bad
cat
as your
and
rules.
A kitten at the same time.
Oh, can
well,
he?
He can actually.
Yes, he can.
But
Now,
theoretically only.
if you're new
not
to the
in
channel,
real life.
this is Dyan.
Here's my
This is what
kitten
she's
cat.
like.
Forget the word kitten.
This is why we're doing a live quiz
Scrap it,
because
right.
I want to see what reaction I'm going to
We
get.
need a dictionary 2.0. Take out kitten. There's no point. Just call it a cat. It's just a baby cat.
Dyan is autistic, ADHD,
You
OCD.
wanna
She
be
has got
specific?
Tourette's, and this
Let's
is all
be
coming from
specific.
neurological issues from 22q11.2 deletion syndrome. That's a chromosomal disorder that she has got from birth. That's why it's been born with. Genetic. You're missing lots of things. 3 million DNA building blocks.
No.
30 to
I've
50
been created
genes.
by the aliens.
180, 185
The
different
aliens
clinical
made
symptoms.
Me, and they
That's
put
quite
me
possible.
Here, and they forgot a few pieces.
I think, yeah, indeed. Right, I'm going to get into the quiz now. I'm going to ask
Who's
the
to say
question.
that's not the truth?
I'm going to ask you the question. You haven't seen any of these. I haven't seen any of these, so no one's seen any of these.
Go
I'm going
for
to ask
it.
you the question. You're going to give me the answer that you think you know
Right.
what it is. Now, if the answer is not right, I'm going to...
Ladies, this does not involve you.
That's our birds. Our buds
They're not
regards. Our
autistic.
budgies. Our Australian parrots.
Cats are autistic. Dogs are ADHD.
What are birds saying?
Birds, nothing. You're normal. Shut the fuck.
Yeah, they're joining
Ooh,
in. They're
that was
excited.
back shot.
That was back shot. That's probably
Uh-huh.
jazzy. Now, like I said,
Bell.
here is the instructions. Auditory processing disorder, part of autism. I need to give this to you clearly so you understand. Are you listening carefully?
One instruction at a time.
Are
That's
you
what
listening
my
carefully?
neuropsych said. Let's
Are
go.
you listening carefully?
I am.
Right. Gee, it takes a lot to get an answer out of this one, doesn't it? Here is the instruction. I'm going to ask the question.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to give me the answer that you think is right.
Mm-hmm.
Probably without elaboration, alliteration, or anything else that you go on to tangents on.
Mm-hmm.
If you can manage to do that. If you don't get the answer, I will give you the 4 options. There seems to be 4 options. I think there's 4 options on this. And you can choose from those 4 options what you think the answer is correctly. So it's a 2-parter. Okay, here we go. Let's start simple. You're an Australian. So what is a baby kangaroo called?
Joey.
Well done. Easy. Now, in this example, if you didn't know the answer, I would have said, is it a calf, pup, joey, or kit? And you would have said,
Sorry?
this is what I'm dealing with every day of my life, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 34 years of it.
Sorry.
God help
Oh,
us.
it's you processing. I was stuck on the first one still. All right.
Okay.
First one's done. Joey, next.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Question number 2. Right. What is a group of cats called? Do I need to set a timer on this? I mean, come on. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. There's one now. There's a cat. There's a second cat.
litter
No.
of kittens.
That's a litter of kittens, and we've just discussed that. He's a cat. So, it is either a cuddle, a clouder, a chaos, or a gaggle. Which is it? What is a group of cats called?
Oh, it's chaos.
No, it's a
No.
clouder.
Well, I didn't know. I wouldn't have known.
Would you even think it would be a clouder?
No.
Have you
that's
heard of
what
that
I'm
term
saying.
before?
Never.
Who made that up? I mean,
a
seriously.
bunch of cats. That's better.
Right, moving on to the next
Common
question.
sense
Question number 3.
ain't so
Which
common.
country is known as the land of the rising sun? Doesn't the sun rise everywhere?
Australia.
No. It is either A, China, B, South Korea, 3, Japan, or 4, Thailand.
Oh,
Which country is known as the land of the rising sun?
isn't it Korea?
No.
Oh, well.
It is actually Japan. And
Oh, yeah.
yes, and you study Japanese at
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Ah, itchy. Right, 4. What
Itchy
is
knee! Oh my god!
one of those anatomical things? What is the quirky
Yeah, you
name
picked the
for a
wrong
sudden
one.
heavy rainstorm in America? Not here in Australia, because we have real rain over here in Australia. They just have a few drops of rain. What is
They've had a few full-on cyclones. But
They have tornadoes and other sort of storms as well.
So,
Anyway, what is
what's
the
the-
quirky name? You know how we have very quirky names in Australia?
Oh,
We shorten everything.
Yeah.
You're already short. But what's the
we
quirky
call
name?
it a cyclone, but they call it
For a sudden, heavy rainstorm in America. Now, if you know the answer to this as we go along,
it's on
comments
the tip
below.
of my tongue.
What's on the tip of your tongue? No, it's not there.
No.
It is either A, cloud hospital, B, gully washer, C, water raid, D, drip bomb. Which is it?
None of those. I wasn't thinking of any of those.
A
Hurricane.
sudden, heavy...
Hurricane.
You're not listening.
It's a hurricane.
Sudden, heavy...
We call it cyclones. They call it hurricane.
No, that's a progressive type of storm. Like a tornado is a storm. Okay, but this is the thing. A sudden, heavy rainstorm. Is it a cloud hospital, gully washer, water raid, drip bomb? You have 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Say them again, because I got
Cloud
lost.
hospital.
It's not that one.
Gully washer.
It's that one.
Yes, it is. Correct. What is a gully washer?
Don't know.
Where did that originate from?
But
What
it
is
just
wrong
makes
with you
sense.
people? Right,
If you're going to
5.
change the name, that's what I
You
would
should
have
know
picked.
this because you have
That's how I
studied
chose.
psychology. What is cognitive dissonance?
Cognitive dissonance is when something you are told conflicts with a schema that you have locked in, like something that you believe in strongly, and it's fixed, and then you're hearing facts to say the opposite, but your brain's going, I can't take that in because as far as I've known since the day I was born, it's been this.
Right, A, the answer is conflict between attitudes and behaviours. Tick, well done. Number 6. What phenomenon,
Phenomenon.
what's the word?
Phenomenon.
Describes animals
Saying it
oddly predicting the weather.
Which animal fix? Isn't that the beaver and stuff?
What? No, it's not. Okay, again, get that old Groundhog Day.
Groundhog!
No, I thought you remember that one.
Groundhog, he tells us what the season's going to be.
Yes,
it's going to
coming
be
forward.
heavy rain.
Right. Well, what
rain.
phenomenon... Why can't I say this word today?
No.
What's the word? Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
What phenomenon describes animals
Phenomenon.
oddly predicting the weather? Is it animal magnetism, bioclimatology, weather wizards, or predictive behaviours?
Predictive behaviours.
Bingo,
Basic
correct.
predictive
You've got it.
behaviours.
Basic predictive
We
behaviours.
used to study animals as well.
God, this is scary.
Told
Number
you that,
7.
people.
What's contraction? What is known as a sign of affection in relationships but feels really gross under the arm? Listen carefully to those words because I said that right. What's known as a sign of affection in relationships but feels really gross under the arm?
Chemistry. Sniff my body odor.
Is it A, kiss, B, a hug, C, a nibble, D, an armpit lick? She's lost it. I'll repeat the answers they possibly could be.
Any of those.
You've got to be
like,
specific. What's known as a sign of
Don't
affection?
do that again, or I might be not responsible for injury.
Right. So out of those 4, a kiss, a hug, a nibble, or an armpit lick, which one would you not like to have?
Only kiss would be appropriate. Other 3,
Right.
I'm jumping out of my skin.
Right. The actual answer is the armpit lick.
It is an ick.
It's an ick for the
It's
lick.
an ick.
An ick for the lick. There you go. If someone spills the tea, now you should know this because you love your tea. And I don't mean the literal cup of tea. Okay.
Sorry, still trying to shake that out of my head.
Shake it, girl. Shake it. Social media.
OCD.
You're good at this. This is on the TikToks.
Okay.
If someone
on the
spills the
TikToks.
tea, in quotation,
Tea.
what are they doing
Ready?
in modern slang? Are you focusing?
Sipping the tea.
No, that's actually fizzy drink. Red creaming soda
There was some
diet.
tea yesterday. It was
Right.
fucking good.
Okay, so you should know the answer to this. Is
I should know the answer.
it?
to
What is
this.
it? What does it mean?
It means for someone to tell the truth about some fraudster.
Fraudster.
Yeah, that
Or
makes
it could be
sense to
called
me.
sharing gossip.
No, it's actually catching the arseholes out.
Okay, I
In
think
the
we got the answer
wild.
on that one. Number 9.
Because I don't believe in gossip and I wouldn't involve myself in gossip, but I would involve myself in, what was it called? Sipping some tea.
Spilling
Because
some
I'm
tea.
always there for the truth.
Always for the truth. Okay, number 9. What do dogs typically do when they're excited?
They normally jump up at you, lick you, come running towards you, bark, wag the shit out of their tail.
Wag their tail.
Yeah.
Thank you. We finally got the answer. Probably number 7 in the
I'm
list.
Describing the whole dog's like body language
this
behavior. You're
Pavlov's
welcome.
dog?
I could write a book on body language of animals.
Don't do very well with humans, but she gets it well with the animals.
Oh,
Number
I
10.
can read animals. I can't read humans.
Where would you find the world's smallest
really true.
street known as Ebenezer Place?
What?
Where in the world would you find the world's smallest street known as Ebenezer Place?
I'd say it would have to be Europe. I mean,
Okay, I'll be more specific here. Is it Scotland, Italy, Brazil, or Japan?
Italy.
No, Scotland.
Scotland.
Ebenezer Place. There you go. Well done, the Scots.
That's where I
I
get
wonder
my
how
cheeky
short it
cheeks
is.
from.
So-
and the quirks.
Where in the
Okay,
world?
I don't know what the Scottish blood did, but a lot of us are a little bit loop. Just
I
saying.
thought you just tight on the money. Right, where can you
That
find the
too.
world's most crooked street? I've been there. I've actually driven down it.
Probably in Ireland. Aren't they all
Hold
drunk?
on. I've been there and I've driven down it.
Oh, San Francisco.
San Francisco. Indeed it is. Hold on 2 moments. I got a call. Sorry for that interruption in the
Sorry.
quiz. We just got a call from my superannuation company
Yeah, because
on a
they
public
know
holiday
that you're
Monday.
turning. Well, they're on Eastern States. It's a WA public holiday.
Don't they know that I'm having a holiday?
No, you should have said that. I was wanting you to make her feel guilty, but then I thought, no, she's quite helpful right now because we're looking at, we need
Well,
super.
as a person
moment.
in a family
He
with
has a lot of
disability
super.
and as
A
a
lot of
carer,
super.
I have lots of super because I used to work lots, obviously.
That's right.
Too much super. But the question is, what
Off with
happens
your
if I
head.
need to
Give me
obtain
your
it
super.
for things that I might need to get? So, for example, if I need to get
Yeah.
a disability van to
Yeah.
be able to transport Dyan, can
So
I
we've been looking
engage
at
and
that,
access my
yeah.
super? Not until age 60, where there's
60
no
until
tax that
it's,
comes out.
But however, that doesn't mean you can't access before.
But
It
then
just
there's
means
limitations that
pay-
you can only access 10,000 at a time
But
per
it's
year.
under the taxation
And you still...
threshold because you're under.
Well, they still take taxation out.
No, but
No,
not
no,
for you.
No, for me, same as we talked about before. So the rules still apply. So if I was to take a limitation of 10,000 a year,
But
they'll
how
take about
come a
$3,500
working
out.
How come a working person can work up to $18,000 without being taxed?
No, so the government makes their money. They always make money.
Government, you're
Government always makes
cheating
money.
because
Anyway,
if someone
I've
can
segued.
earn 18,000 tax free, and
Yep.
then on top of that, we have a scale in
Yeah.
Australia. Then that doesn't make sense because normally you only allow about 10,000 to be taken at a time.
But only for reasons, and there's a very specific...
we've got eligibility.
medical or
We do
whatever
have
else, yeah.
eligibility.
Yeah,
Um,
financial hardship,
but
blah, blah, blah.
basically, well, mainly for car and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it doesn't make sense taxation wise.
No.
It's cheating.
But if I have to wait... So now
That's
for planning,
cheating.
I have to wait till I'm 60,
Australian taxation
before it becomes
department.
tax-free. Anyway, that was an interesting
They've
segue.
upped the age.
I am so sorry I interrupted our
Those bastards.
questions, but anyway, that was
All
another
right,
question,
so-
something else that you may have known. And on that note, and
What?
think about that, it was while we brought this up as a topic,
He's got a lot of super.
I've got a lot of super. I just
I'll
can't
be
access
gone by then.
it. No, you won't be.
I
You need
hope
to
you
go on
will.
a trip. We hope not.
We hope
So,
not.
and that's why I want to access my super so that we can get medical treatment or other sort of things. Isn't it ironic? I need it now to be able to help my partner, and there's
Yeah, it's
limitations
not
on what
really
I can and
fair,
can't
is
do.
it? With
Crazy
different,
timing.
unique circumstances.
Okay, back to the questions. So, we've done the
Okay.
first 10, we're on to the second
Go.
10. Where in the world, we just answered, can you find the world's most crooked street? You said San Francisco. That's one of the places I had travelled to. Correct. Now, number 2, we see this all the time in the online, BAE, B-A-E. What does that stand for in slang?
It stands for babe, so it's not our generation. We don't use it, but our boys'
You're wrong.
generation use it. They use bae for babe.
No.
Oh, so what is it?
No. Bacon and eggs. No. That's what I actually sort of thought. So it's one of 4 things. Is it
Partner?
best at everything, bacon and eggs, before anyone else,
Best at
big
everything?
and exciting? Best at
So
everything,
it better not be
bacon
friends
and
with
eggs,
benefits or anything, is
before anything else, big and exciting. What does BAE stand for?
it? Well, I don't actually know.
Before anyone else. So it's putting that person before anyone else. So it's a bit...
Is that an open relationship?
No. So it's making sure that that person is your priority. They're saying it's your
I was
number
gonna
one.
say, I'm
and
going
it's
to
your-
have to sit my sons down and have a little conversation. Well, one
No.
of my sons and have a conversation.
That means that person is important or special to
Because
them. All right.
mummy's like, I trained
See?
you to be a good husband.
See why you need to know the slang? Keep up
Please
with the
be
language.
a good husband. To
Number
look
3.
after your women.
Which animal is notorious for constantly trying to sneak a nibble on food, even with full cheeks?
Don't let me see things. You're holding it where I can see it. They.
Honey, you can't read.
Oh, isn't that the squirrel? When the squirrel's eating, their cheeks are all puffed up.
You're close. So is it a squirrel, a chipmunk, a rabbit, or a dog?
Chipmunk.
Chipmunk. Okay.
Yeah.
Close.
Sorry, I get them mixed up. They look the same.
That's synonymous almost.
Yeah.
4. Which famous landmark is also known as the Big Banana?
Carnarvon.
Well, actually, that would be quite appropriate because they do have bananas in Carnarvon.
And there's
the
the
giant
big
big
banana.
banana.
But there is a big banana
Yeah,
there.
it's called the giant big banana. That'll be Queensland. That's where they have their
Oh,
bananas. from,
Queensland's got one that's bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Everything's bigger
Carnarvon,
in Queensland, honey.
your banana's smaller than Queensland. Have you measured?
This is not a banana measuring
I
exercise.
think we need to measure the bananas.
Is that an analogy
Look,
for something else that I'm missing?
I love
Number 5.
Queensland more than Carnarvon. Sorry, Carnarvon.
Carnarvon's up north for WA.
Carnarvon's lovely, but
Yeah.
I prefer
They've
Queensland.
got satellites up there, satellite dishes. Talk to the onions.
That's pretty
I'm
cool.
Just saying.
That's pretty. I was pretty impressed when I
No, it
saw them. It
was.
was a long.
Yep.
It's a steep hill to
It
get
is a
up
steep
there,
hill.
but it was good.
Well, you
good
need to
for the
phone
legs.
home.
Good for the legs.
Good for the quads, yeah.
The boys weren't impressed, I don't think at all.
Lazy.
But
Absolutely
they're
lazy.
like, Mom, and then I'm
Right.
thinking back, they were quite little. Well, look at the photos; they're quite little.
That proves why I
And
carried,
I'm going,
I carried
come on, come on,
Little
it's
legs.
all good. And I'm
Honey,
thinking,
their legs would still be longer than your
I'm
legs.
terrible mother. I'm like,
You're a terrible mother.
same as my own
Right,
mother.
next
It's like,
question. In
hurry
which
up.
country can you stay in an ice hotel constructed every winter? Is it Canada, Norway, Finland, or Russia?
Has to be Norway.
Do I phone a friend?
Finland.
Yes, Finland. Well done.
Hey!
Go the Finns.
Finnish blood in me.
Did it finish there? What
no,
is
I've
the
got a
term?
lot of Finnish blood in me.
What
Leave
is the
me alone.
what is the term for the deception of the
Finland
mind, perception of a
rules.
stimulus?
Right, now you have to repeat that because I'm too busy bragging about my heritage.
Okay, are you listening now?
Now I'm listening.
You're focused. Great. What
Go.
is the term for the deception of the mind's perception of a stimuli?
That's an optical illusion.
Well, it doesn't have to be optical, but it is an illusion.
An illusion.
That is correct. Well
There's
done,
many,
you.
That's true. There's more than just optical, which
yeah.
is eyes.
Oral, which
There
is
is
sound.
illusions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 7. If someone mentions they visited the Big Easy, which city are they referring to?
The
Big Easy. Now,
Isn't that like a servo? Sorry, like a petrol
that's
station
very
with
Australian
snacks,
of
with
you.
cool snacks. Isn't
Actually,
that?
it's probably a good name for a service station in Australia, but no, it's not the one we're talking
It's
to.
not. Okay.
So it's a city somewhere in America, not
All
Australia.
right, so it's not Australia.
If someone mentions they visited
Sorry.
the Big Easy, you guys in you Yanks in
Sounds
the US would know
like
this. Which city are they
a-
referring to? Is it Los Angeles, Miami, New Orleans, or
Big
Seattle?
Easy. No idea.
I haven't heard of it either.
I've
It's
never
actually
heard of it.
New Orleans.
Okay, well there you go.
Down
you
south.
guys know it.
Indeed.
What is it? Is it a video shop?
No, it's a city. It's,
Oh,
they actually
the name
mean
of the city.
yeah, it's a bit like the Windy City.
What
you
do they-
know,
what do they call
they
it?
call it the Big Easy. New
Is
Orleans.
it easy living there?
Must
Is
be
that
very
what
easy.
it's like? I
Is
might
it,
come and
is it
live
easy to
there.
get there? Easy to get things.
Is it big and easy? Like everything's big,
Everything's
but
bigger,
everything's easy?
but easy.
I'm in.
Maybe that should be a chair.
I'm
the
in.
Big Easy chair. That could be a good name.
That's a good name for a chair.
You know, big and I like that. Right, number 7.
I don't need anything
hey.
big. I actually need things smaller.
You need smaller
So
is
my
better.
feet can touch the ground.
So you can get into it. What common pet behaviour do cats do to show that they trust their owners?
Well, they show their belly. They rub against your legs.
To show they trust their owners. I'm being very specific in the body language and the actions that they perform. What common pet behaviour do cats do to show that they trust their owners? Is it dance in circles, stand on 2 legs, bark like a dog, or bring dead animals home?
Oh, bring dead animals home.
Bring dead animals home.
See,
Indeed.
I've got indoor cats only now. So
Because
the
they brought
last
stuff home.
outdoor cat,
Many
she brought
decades ago.
many gifts. She must have loved her mama so much.
Yeah. It's like,
Because
no.
I would walk out the door, you know, with my shopping list because I'd done 6 hours of housework or something, and she'd normally be outside, like, you know, because normally on the weekend she'd get a lot of interaction, and then she'd go play for a little while outside. and I'd clean the house from top to bottom with the music blaring.
As you do.
Because I had a house then and it's easy to do that.
Hmm.
But then I'm like finished and I'm going out the door and I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a lizard today. Oh, it's a mouse today. Right. Oh,
Mice are okay.
It's a bird.
Yes.
Oh no, the bird's still alive.
Thank God for that.
Oh no, wildlife rescue.
Yeah. Hence why we have indoor cats only. Number 9. What does the slang term lit mean? She's fully lit.
Fully cool, like it's cool. Something's really cool. It's not
So
funny
it's
because lit means
exciting or
hot.
excellent.
Exciting or excellent.
I would have said that fully on fire,
yeah.
but anyway, no, it's exciting or excellent.
Yeah.
Number 10. Why do flamingos, that's the pink ones, stand on one leg?
That's because most birds actually do that because
But
it's
why
just
do flamingos do that? Is it to nap, to balance their food, to stay cool, to signal danger?
flamingos do it to. What's the options?
To nap, to balance food, to stay cool,
To
to
nap.
signal danger. Nope, it's to stay cool.
To
Thermo-dysregulated
stay cool.
flamingos.
They've got
Have you
pots.
tried that? Postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, to stay cool with your thermodysregulation.
I always pull my legs up.
You actually do that, don't you?
I do it all the time.
And then sometimes you do stand on one leg with your leg cooked to the side. I've always wondered why you do that.
I do too.
And you wear pink.
That's because they eat
She
salmon.
is a flamingo,
I don't eat salmon.
but you wear pink.
If I eat salmon, will I turn pink?
If you eat pumpkin, which you do, have you turned orange? Are you an Oompa Loompa?
But then I'm still trying to be a mermaid and I'm still not. I've still got feet.
Still got feet. Working on that. Right. Next set of questions. How are you going with those questions? Are they good?
Yep.
Right. Which part of your body contains a bone called the funny bone?
Oh, it's not funny. And I told my mum that so many times. I was so mad.
But it's so
this
humorous.
bone right here.
The elbow, or the humerus bone.
That bone right there. My
Yes.
mum was like, it's the funny bone. And I'm like, it's not funny.
It wasn't very funny at the
And
time,
she's
was
like,
it?
no, but it's just called that. I'm like, why? Because it is. No, but it's not funny though. So why would
Saddest.
someone call it the funny bone when we don't laugh? Mum, I've knocked it many times. I've never laughed.
Ha ha
And
ha.
she's like, but everyone else is laughing. I'm like,
Blame the Latins.
no, but that's how
I know, I get it.
that's how mean she was. She just be like, yeah, but everyone else
She
finds it
didn't
funny.
make it up, honey. That's how it came. It's
Even you laugh when I hit my funny
what is
bone.
funny.
It's sadistic.
What animal is famous for sleeping while hanging upside down? Is it a kangaroo, a bat, a penguin, or a turtle?
A bat.
Okay. What animal is known for its ability to regenerate lost limbs? Is it a
The
snake?
starfish.
A starfish, correct. What quirky name do the Americans call a sudden-headed... Oh, we've done that one. Where'd you jump back again? Which animals typically laugh to show submission and communicate between pack members? In Africa, you may know these. Which animals typically laugh
that'd
to
be monkey.
show submission
Monkeys.
and communicate between pack members?
Monkeys.
Is it dogs, wolves, hyenas, or foxes?
Maybe they're hyenas.
Hyenas in this case. Well done. What is a common name for a group of flamingos?
A flock.
No. Is it
Oh.
a crop,
There you go.
a gaggle, a parade, or an alliance?
Parade.
There's an alliance of
Parade,
flamingos. They're all
then.
getting together. It's a parade. Correct. Which animal's fingerprints are almost identical to the human fingerprints? Oh, it's an Australian animal. And they really do drop.
Not true, drop bears.
Yep,
maybe.
drop bears.
Koalas.
Koalas.
That have chlamydia. They have fingerprints.
That's why it's so close to humans. They have fingerprints
They've
which are
given
almost
us
identical
chlamydia.
to human
I
fingerprints.
haven't got chlamydia.
Yeah, no, chlamydia. But koalas, the Australian marsupials,
They have chlamydia.
they sound
Sluts.
awful.
Horse.
They are not. They're lovely, furry.
No,
But
have
they
you
drop.
heard them?
They drop. You've got to
Have
look
you
up.
heard them?
You gotta look up.
They drop.
Look up and
too.
live. That's
This drop bear thing.
That's the saying.
It's
In Australia,
just
you look up
asking
and
Aussie.
live.
They will tell you.
Exactly.
But I'm just going to say this. Have you heard them when they make their noises?
I have. I used to do a lot of hiking, and we have koalas where
They
we
sound
are,
like that.
and they are
It's
the
like,
most
"Oh,
weirdest,
oh,
ferocious.
oh." And I was at Australia Zoo, and I'm like, "Ooh."
What is that?
And this lady's going, Yeah, I know, it's pretty freaky, isn't it? I'm going, yeah.
That's their mating call.
Yeah.
It's like, come over here,
like
mate.
I was looking at them going, oh, he's so clean and fluffy. Oh my goodness, I like you got your baby, or you got your baby. And then the lady was there, right, because she was putting in some fresh eucalyptus leaves. Some branches of them.
Yeah.
And they started making that noise.
They do.
And another one over there was rudely pissing right in front of me. That was rather inappropriate.
Have to be
so
able
I
to
stepped
do
back
the
and
revolutions.
I'm like, look, obviously showing sign because I'm autistic. I just show the sign.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
shook.
hide it.
No, you're fully shook.
And the lady who worked there, she's like, yeah, the sound is pretty
Voracious.
Yeah, full on.
A bit like a velociraptor,
she
really.
goes, did you know they made that sound? I said, no.
Oh.
No, and I've seen many koalas, and I have. I've lived around them, okay? They were in Denmark. You'd look up and you'd go, oh, there's a koala. Lovely. Yeah. You know, and then there's we had the
Boo Book Owl.
Okay? They were loud. That's Jurassic Park. At night time though, they get obnoxious.
Those owls
they try and scare you. I used to go on the balcony to sit out there and I'd really rug up.
Yeah.
There's nothing better, guys, with a hot drink.
Cold
sitting on a
winter's
balcony
melting,
and you just got a forest, right?
Yeah.
And you're just
Bit of
looking
fog.
out there and all you can see is these little eyes.
Little glary eyes.
Little eyes. It could be a possum,
Yeah.
could be an owl.
Could be Bigfoot.
Could be Bigfoot.
Absolutely.
Could be anything.
Especially with
and
the
we're just
mounting
looking
calls.
out there and you're hearing this crunch and noises and you're
the
going,
trees
oh,
are shaking.
Oh.
Shaking the trees.
But these Boo Book owls, and do look them up.
Yep, that's right.
They're an Australian owl where, I used to live.
small,
like the
they're
first
cute, but
house
they're
we
noisy.
rented as we were building a house in Denmark was up in those same hills in Scottsdale. And basically, a lot of mosquitoes though, so that's the downside.
Yeah.
But
They eat you alive.
we
Mosquito
would
syndrome.
sit out there and you would hear it, wouldn't it? It's like, it just sounded like Jurassic Park. It's like
was very
I
much
was
Jurassic
waiting
Park.
for dinosaurs to come out of the darkness.
That's what I mean. The trees are rustling. King
And
Kong.
every now and then I go,
Yep.
see, there's one.
But
There's
those
one right there.
mosquitoes,
And you see the
they're
owl
huge.
eyes.
The mosquitoes down there, and that's where you got
Oh
skeeter
my God.
syndrome.
No,
Skeeter
but
coming from
what
mosquito.
about our
She was
first-
bitten by mosquitoes, and she
first
swells up.
boy,
Yeah.
Ragdoll that we had down there in the
Oh,
house
yeah.
we were staying. We went down there for 4 months, right, to live. And this massive bug, I think it was just like some kind of like insect bug. It wasn't anything fancy, but it was, this big. So my cat was just, and it was like French doors to the kitchen, so it could, and that's where the big patio was. So it was sitting on the French door on the other side of the, glass, and our cat's like this.
Yeah.
And going, have I got it? Have I got it? Have I got it? And I'm going, you haven't fucking got it because it's on the other end of the glass.
He's probably doing this, honey. Like Marcel,
Anyway, Paul
He's a mime
Anchor,
cat.
Paul Anchor was living his best life.
Yeah,
I remember
he
one
was in the
time
wild.
we let him out the laundry because laundry's where he used to sleep in.
Yep,
At
then you got the
night time,
frogs.
he sleeps in his laundry. He used to come out. That was his bedroom.
He had a routine.
Don't worry, he had a beautiful bedroom.
Yeah.
But I'd be cleaning his bedroom. I'd be like, and where'd this frog come from, dude? So the frog obviously jumped under the laundry door and he's like, fair game.
Fair game.
He probably played and tortured
probably
it
played
and
with
then
it.
just killed it.
He didn't
And
mean
then
to.
he didn't eat it.
It's like his
like,
best
what
friend.
a waste.
It's not there
What
to
a
eat.
waste.
He wanted it as a friend.
Anyway,
2 more questions to finish off. What does it mean if someone says they have been ghosted?
that means that people just stop talking to you.
Yep, they've been
and
ignored or
they are,
avoided.
like a 12-year-old and can't handle life because no one should ghost anyone. That is the most immature response an adult could do.
Not good communication.
Okay? It's
Last
never
question.
okay.
Now, number
Yes.
30, I think we're up to. Why might giving your partner a cactus as a gift be interpreted positively? What's the positive symbolism between giving you... Here, darling, here's a cactus. Go and sit on it. It's a positive thing. Is it? A, shows you are prickly. B, symbolises care and adversity. C, shows you are forgetful.
Resilient?
D, it's trendy. Which one is it? Is that one? Is that one of the
It's a
four?
resilient plant. It can't kill the fuckers.
Okay. Is that
We
one?
all
of the,
know that.
Is that one? And you do a good job at killing your plants. Is that one of the 4 things I gave you?
I never kill my
Shows you are
cactuses.
prickly. Symbolises care and adversity. Shows you are forgetful. It's
I have
trendy.
no idea. I think it's stupid.
B, symbolises care and adversity. There you go, honey. Here's the cactus. It's going to show you care
Cactus
and adversity.
represents resilience because cactuses
Yep.
can survive,
They can survive
in the
adversity.
most desolate areas like
Exactly.
the desert.
The succulents.
Okay, they are what I would call the best representation of resilience. So I disagree.
Okay, well, you're allowed to
Rewrite it.
rewrite that one.
Who's the author?
Oh, I don't know, some random online blog person. Anyway,
Who's the author?
irrelevant.
Rewrite it.
Thank you very much for participating in our little
Thanks.
bunch of quizzes. Give us a big thumbs up if you've joined along and got all the answers
That was
right
fun.
along the way. Comments, questions, ideas, and suggestions, leave them below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will see you over on Facebook,
Sometime
Instagram,
soon.
on the TikToks, or preferably on YouTube.
Unfortunately, for you, not for me.
Sometime very soon.
I'm happy to be here.
See you guys. Bye for now.
Bye.